Dear students, welcome to Alibros EduSoft. This video is the continuation of our last video, that is 8th Standard NCERT Geography Textbooks 5th Chapter Industries. Let's continue with the topic. Next is Industrial Regions. The industrial regions are located on the developed areas of the country. Number of industries locate close to each other and share benefits of this proximity. Temperate areas near seaports and near coal fields have large number of industries in the country. Next is Industrial Regions of India. The Mumbai-Pune cluster has large number of industries. According to the weather and market over that place is very flexible for starting an industry. Next is Bangalore, Tamil Nadu region. Next one is Hooghly on the banks of Kolkata. Here, water availability and transportation is very easier. Next one is Ahmedabad. In Baroda region of Ahmedabad, there are large number of textile industries. Also in Surat. Next is Chota Nagpur Plateau. Chota Nagpur Plateau is a region of very high amount of minerals. It is mineral rich. Next is Visakhapatnam. Visakhapatnam Guntur belt has many number of industries. Vizag port also located here. Next is Gurgaon, Delhi Meerut route. Due to development in Delhi, large number of industries are there in Delhi. Next is Kollam Trivandrum route. It is in South India. Next is world's major industries are, the first one is iron and steel industry. Next is textile industry. And the third one is information and technology. That is an emerging technology or emerging industry. Next is iron and steel industry. Iron and steel industry are the feeder industry because it provides raw material for other industries. That is the reason why iron and steel industries are known as feeder industry. Iron and steel industry comprised of various inputs, process and outputs. Input for the iron and steel industry are iron ore, coal and limestone along with labor, capital, site and other infrastructure. Next is process. Raw material is then put into blast furnace for smelting. That is a process used in iron and steel industry. Next is output. This output we get from iron and steel industry is used by other industries as raw materials. Iron and steel industries is also known as backbone of modern industry. That is, all the major industries in the country uses iron and steel industry. That is for the production of ships, trains, autos, aeronautics, etc. Next is how location of industry is decided. Before 1800 AD, iron and steel industries were located at the places where raw materials are available, power supply and running water were easily available because there were no transportation facilities as we have right now. Next is, after 1950s, iron and steel industries began to locate on large areas of flat land near seaports because easy to import and export. That is the reason why iron and steel industries were located on the flat land near seaports. Iron and steel industries are located on different countries in the world. Example, Germany, USA, China, Japan and Russia. In India, iron and steel industries are seen in different regions or the different places in the country. First one is Bhilai. Bhilai iron and steel industry is seen in Chhattisgarh. It is constructed with the help of Russia or Soviet Union. Next is Durgapur. It is seen in West Bengal. Next is Rourkela. It is seen in Odisha and it has got constructed with the help of Germany. Next is JAMSHEDPUR. It is found in Jharkhand. Then Bokaro, Bhadravati, Vijayanagar, Salem, Visakhapatnam. These regions also has large number of iron and steel industries. Next is Jamshedpur. Before 1947, Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited was the only steel plant in India. It began in 1907 as Sakchi in Jamshedpur at the confluence of Subarnarekha and Karkai River in Jharkhand. Why Jamshedpur was chosen? As I said before, different industries are located in the country according to availability of different characteristics for the industries like raw materials, availability of water, transportation facilities, availability of labor, etc. Here, the question is why Jamshedpur was chosen. It is 32 kilometers away from Kalimati station on Bengal-Nagpur railway line. It is close to iron ore, manganese, dolomite, limestone which it gets from Odisha and Chhattisgarh. It is very close to Kolkata. Kolkata is a wide market. These are all the most important factor at which Jamshedpur was selected for starting an industry like this. TISCO, Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited. TISCO plant of Jamshedpur led the opening of other industrial plants like chemicals, locomotive parts, cable, agricultural equipments, machinery and wire, etc. So, we can say that growth of iron and steel industry opened the doors to industrial development in India. Next is Pittsburgh. It is an important steel city in USA. You can see image of Pittsburgh in the map here. In Pittsburgh, availability of coal and iron ore are more. Availability of Great Lakes waterways are also there, so that shipping route is easier and it is very helpful for transportation. The famous Great Lakes waterway is seen in Pittsburgh. We know the names of Great Lakes like Lake Superior, Huron, Ontario, Michigan and Erie. Lake Superior is largest among the 5 Great Lakes. Availability of water from rivers like Ohio, Monongahela and Allegheny. Finished steel is transported through land and water routes. That is the main reason why Pittsburgh is taken as the one among the most important industry. So students, I'll wind up this video here. The remaining portion of the chapter will be taken on the next videos. If you have any doubts, please contact to this email ID. Thank you.